Something very tasty is headed to Bellevue. It's called the Radiant Table, and it's not just dinner. It is a full-on sensory adventure. Think of four-course meal from top regional chefs, stunning 3D visuals mapped right onto your table, and a story that literally unfolds with each dish. Tyrah is down in the Arc Lounge this morning with Sam Minkoff, the producer of the event, and Chef Matthew Lewis of Where You At to tell us all about it. Hi, Tyrah.
Hi, Steve. Thank you both so much for joining us today.
Oh, thanks for having us.
This is exciting, and congratulations on bringing Radiant Table to the greater Seattle area, Bellevue specifically. Sam, I'll just start with you.
Sure.
Where did the inspiration come from behind the Radiant Table? How does this concept kind of come to life?
For sure, yeah. So, our business is basically built upon spotlighting the best of the culinary scene in a given market. And Radiant Table is the latest in our events that try to achieve that. And we have been to some projection map dinners in the past that kind of focused more on the art on the tables than on the chefs themselves. We wanted to really lead first and foremost with the chefs and then build some stunning projection mapped visuals and art around it. So that's where the inspiration came from.
Enjoying a meal, and you're also seeing this like art and light on the table around your plate.
Yes, there's a ton of technology behind this. There's projectors mounted over every single table, so the 3D art on the tables actually matches the dishes that the chefs are creating, and there's a storyline between the two.
Just fascinating.
Yeah.
And I know we have some video and picture too to show our viewers. So how does the Radiant Table differ from other SE productions? You mentioned Field to Table is so popular.
Yes.
It happens over at Lumen Field and Taste Washington. I was there back in the spring, and that's such a fun event too.
Yeah, I think again, we really try to just switch it up and give everybody in the greater Seattle area something fun to do that allows them to celebrate that culinary scene. But everything's different. Field to Table is an amazing event, and this Radiant Table is actually built off of the foundation of Field to Table. But instead of being at the 50-yard line of Lumen Field, you're in this kind of dinner theater experience, but still celebrating that chef. Taste Washington is your mega food and wine festival, so that's really fun too. And then we've also got Bacon, Eggs, and Kegs, which is our brunch festival. But as many opportunities as we can to continue to just highlight the culinary scene, we will. And Field to Table, by the way, will be back. We just have to wait. Small little detail called the World Cup coming in that seems to take up all of the dates that we would be running Field to Table. But once that's out of town, we will be back with Field to Table for sure.
Okay, move out World Cup. We need Field to Table to come back.
Yeah, definitely. Similar attendance between the two.
And that sells out so quickly, so I'm sure this will book up soon too. So we want to talk about the food. Thank you so much, Chef Matthew, for coming in. Where You At, Matt? Very popular food truck business. You said for 15 years, right?
August 3rd will be our 15-year anniversary, so
congrats.
Just a little bit of time.
I mean, just a little bit.
Well, in the culinary scene, that's like 75 years, right?
It's like dog years.
No, and I'm sure it's not easy at all.
It is not. I would love to say I did it all myself, but I have an amazing team that's been with me. My main guy, Daniel's been with me for 14 of those 15 years.
Amazing.
So he just says, I got this. Move out of the way, and I get to do stuff like this.
So why did you want to do stuff like this? Talk about your involvement in the Radiant Table.
Oh, I just love food. Like I always I'm from New Orleans originally. I call myself a Southern grandma because I want to feed and make you happy and just have a good time with you. So things like this where you bring in, like, it's a whole different perspective, right? It's full sensory immersion. So you're not only tasting things, but you're seeing things. You have great conversations, so you're hearing things. The cool thing, I got to go down to San Francisco and launch the first Radiant Table with Sam and his team. And I had an aunt, kind of like the secret plug in there. My aunt was there and didn't tell anybody at her table that she knew me and who she was, and because she wanted to listen to the conversation. And she had such a great time. Everybody had, enjoyed all of the mapping on the table and the vision, and also the food, right? Like, just takes it over the top. So it's a full immersion experience, and I think if you have the time to come out and check it out, it's so worth it.
Can we get a sneak peek of maybe something that's going to be served that you're preparing?
Well, I love seasonality, so I think we're going to do like a Yakima corn soup with local Dungeness crab, a little Creole spiced tuile. It's a little fancy. I mean, I call it Gucci rustic, right? Like, you got to pull it all together. I think our main is going to be halibut chop. I mean, we have such a amazing amount of food around us.
Yeah.
Like the halibut chop, that's local, right? The corn is local. The crab, local.
Right.
The oysters come from my farm. So it's going to be a great experience and a great story to tell and share with people.
It sounds fabulous. And speaking of storytelling, and either of you could answer this, I mean, what do you want people to take away after this dining experience?
I think one of the biggest things is just to enjoy the community around them, both on the culinary side, but also within each other. These tables are all 8 to 10 tops, so you're at a table with strangers that you don't know when you come in to the experience. And I think for us, one of the most rewarding parts after piloting this down in the Bay Area was seeing a table of strangers walk away as friends after they were kind of like united by the food and the visuals and the experience, because we're trying to kind of lower the barrier to them just wanting to communicate with each other, and that seems to be working. So I think the community piece, both in celebrating the amazing chefs that, in my opinion, define the fabric of a city, I think that is a huge piece of it, but also in finding common ground with each other and the friends that you might have sitting right across from you at the table. It sounds intimidating at first, but it actually works really well.
No, it's very cool.
Yeah.
Like building community around food, that's what we're all about, right?
Sure.
Like you sit down and break bread with somebody, like you really get to understand them, right? Like just the sharing of things. And so you may be at, like Sam said, you may be at a table of 8 other people you don't know, but you'll walk away with some new friends for sure.
Yeah.
And how can people make a reservation?
Yeah, for sure. So if you go to radianttable.us, you can visit our website. Thankfully, thanks to the support of this community, there are a ton of nights that are sold out, but we are actively adding nights. A few nights still have inventory, so I recommend jumping on it quickly. It's absolutely beautiful over in downtown Bellevue, so come check it out or make it a staycation. Come spend the night over there and have a great meal while you're at it.
Sounds like fun. We're
Yeah.
so excited the Radiant Table has come to Bellevue. Thank you both for coming in and talking all about it.
For sure. Thanks for having us.
Thanks for having us.
Steve, we have to go. Like, we have to. That's a non-negotiable.
This looks so stinking cool. I love this.
It's beautiful,
Just the food looks great. The art on the tables, all the friends that you make. I love it.
And all the fresh local ingredients.
I like what the chef said, Gucci rustic. I love that
Gucci
description.
rustic. We like Gucci rustic.
You like that one? All right, you can borrow that.
All
You
right.
can borrow that. We're gonna get T-shirts. You come to our night, we'll give you a T-shirt.
Thank you, guys. Again, the event is happening at Bellevue Square. To learn more about Radiant Table and how to attend, we made it easy for you. Go ahead and scan the QR code in the corner of your screen. The link that pops up will take you directly to komonews.com/hotlinks. From there, you're going to find a link to their website. Looks great.